Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. Um, so this particular message is going to be for my Tauruses that need a confirmation that they have officially escaped ruin. All right, pulling yourself together, stitching your heart back together again, learning from past mistakes has taught you how to confront love and relationships with like a willingness to walk away when you feel like it's no longer serving you. So for a lot of you, this would be, let's say you've dealt with a lot of frogs, or you've kissed a lot of relationships, or you had a lot of failures in relationships, or short-term relationships that you may have thought could have potentially gone further, but they ended up being a dud. Okay, or it didn't go anywhere. Something about relationships that would end up not going anywhere. Like you would have to do all the work. You would have to be the one to put in all the effort. You would have to be the one teaching that person how they should love you, teaching that person how they should treat you, leaving you ultimately depleted in the end. So if that's something that you resonate with, then this message is for you. The channel message that I got is your next stop is the one. Okay. So for many of you that have been learning these lessons, Spirit is asking you to give it, when you meet the right one, give them one chance, okay? Give them one chance, all right? Because some of you are about to meet someone very significant. This is a major event on your timeline, okay? I am picking up some type of traveling plans here. I also heard for someone, this is someone that you walked away from. They're at a distance from you, right? You walked away from them. And in between that time, you both dealt with other people, or you had a short term connection or fling or whatever in the meantime, in between time. So some of you will be going back to someone that had to learn a lesson. Okay, someone had to change their beliefs. Someone that needed to work on themselves, and you had to leave that connection behind, and it was like it was intended for you to leave that connection behind so you can allow that person to work on themselves, you work on yourselves, and then it's like a 69. Something about 69 is significant. Master number 44. Okay, so that's not going to be for everybody, but that is the message here. I also heard that so the next one is the one, but there's some type of like really big milestone. Like someone here has really, like you really succeeded, or you did a check mark. You passed some type of test recently. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, you have sacred path and hidden motivations. You passed some type of test. You saw between the lines. Yeah, so you know something better is coming for you. Like all you knew is that this wasn't it. So definitely this is congratulations in order for whoever you are, Taurus. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Hi Felicia, hey DH, hey Barnes, hey Brittany. So let's get into this message. So that's like who this message is for. So if spirit gave you confirmations of clarity, you know what I heard? I heard that I wish you could see that we're mirroring each other right now. So I don't know who that is about. Okay, but you could be mirroring somebody in a way where you've been there, done that, and this person is just now learning something. Okay. Okay, so someone is meant to lose you in order to realize what they had. Okay, so this isn't your lesson, or flip it and reverse it. If it's you, whoever this is for, one of you is meant to learn a lesson and the other person is meant to experience the karma of that lesson. So both of you will essentially be teaching each other about, refusing to accept an ending, or refusing to accept defeat, or refusing to pretty much walk away from a relationship if you're unhappy. There's something about a lesson here in regards to you and another person. Now, what end of the spectrum y'all both are on is different for each and every single one of you. But a lot of you, Spirit is showing me with this with this Hierophant right here, that you guys stuck to your guns about something. So if you know you stuck to your guns when it comes to a commitment, and you weren't settling or changing your traditional values in order to give another person what they want at a sacrifice to yourself, this is specifically for you. Okay, so I'm not settling for a relationship, even if that person wants something different from me. I'm not gonna like lower my standards to give them what they want. So you have a strong. Some of you, this is a reconciliation, and for others of you, or this was supposed to be a reconciliation, and for others of you, this is a new relationship in itself. All right, there's gonna be a new spark with a whole new person, but strong reconciliation here. I just feel like something is not done, but you're done. You understand, Taurus? So like, you may not know what you may not know physically like what's going to become of a situation, but there's still a possibility left open, because I'm picking up a strong maybe energy. Maybe if this person gets their act together, maybe if they learn from their lesson, we could work out. But for those of you that feel that way in regards to this person, it's I feel like it's energetically preventing like a final decision. So some of you may not be wanting to make this final decision, but we're going to focus this reading on connecting to those that have made up their mind. Okay, this is a strong message that Spirit wants to get out for those of you that have made up your mind, that you're not giving up on love, but you're giving up on being like a safety net for a particular person that has a lot of heart trauma, that has a lot of heartbreak, but is at a detriment to you. Okay, so some of you can have placements in your chart where your love language or what you attract in love is always at a detriment. All right, or that could be your person. So this is a very major event that you have recently crossed over from. And like I said, pulling yourself together and learning from these past hardships is really making you face your fears. And like I said, great achievement when it comes to your heart. I also heard a message like someone may, you may see like you may see something very soon. And this is going to be your confirmation that you made the right decision. So let's say, for example, you walk away from this person, or you don't feed into their mind games that they wanted you to feed into it. You made your decision, right? That was your decision, that I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm not going to chase this person. So this person, for someone here, your person made their decision as well. And their decision wasn't to work on themselves. Their decision was to get with someone else. So whoever your person is, you and them have made your final decision, and the universe is acknowledging it like, okay, whatever decision you have made, this is what you're committing to, and this is what we're going to hold you both to. So that person's pride wouldn't allow them to, communicate with you or work on themselves to be on the same frequency in order to be in a relationship with you. So they did is they went because they were hurt, right? They went and got into a relationship with another person, like second best to you. So I'm picking up this second best energy. Like, this is someone that refused to give up, or they refused to accept some type of defeat, and their way of handling the situation was to date somebody else or commit to someone else. I feel like somebody's person here has given a commitment to someone, but they gave this commitment to someone in spite of you. Okay, in spite of you not doing what they wanted. They wanted something from you. Let's see. Let's see what the hell this person wanted. Goddamn. Hi, Lillian. So yeah, this person wanted you to build something with them. Um, it's like they wanted you to do majority of the work. Reach out to them, talk to them, communicate with them. Constantly tell them something. I'm also seeing 5720. Something that you didn't do. You could have done something as simple as you didn't call this person. They were expecting you to call, or they were expecting you to reach out. Something happened between you and someone else, and there was some type of cord cutting here. Okay? I feel like this may be unfinished business for one of you, but not the both of you. Because this wand is like someone was willing to do something the other person wasn't willing to do. Like, so one of you was willing to cut the cord, walk away from the connection, and do something differently. Open up to new love, open up to other relationships. And this person felt severed from this connection. So in hopes of getting over you, they went and gave like a commitment, the Hierophant. They went and gave a relationship or a commitment to someone else. Yeah, because it's like this is moving on energy, y'all. This is strong moving on energy. That commitment could be money. That commitment could be anything, but this is two people that are like breaking up for good, two people that are going their own separate ways, but there's still unfinished business here with this Judgment in reverse. There was something that one of you were supposed to realize. Okay, one of you were supposed to realize with this caring connection here, like your guides were trying to help the both of you realize something about this connection. Let's see, is there, yeah, like all of this hostility, this Five of Wands, competition, um, like I heard like we could have been, like you and someone else could have been great. Y'all could have been great. What's this? Expectations. This is a lesson or a test revolving expectations. Yep. Sudden wealth. You see the 1111 here? Okay. You have 1111 twice. But whoever this person was, they made a decision to go elsewhere. They chose a different path. They decided that whatever path you were going on, y'all were no longer on the same, y'all were no longer in alignment anymore. But whoever was the immature person in this connection, the way spirit set it up was this person could have learned from the more mature person and used this as an opportunity to grow. But this person was too set in their ways. Okay. Yeah. They don't take abandonment well or rejection well. So what could have been a long-term connection turned very short and cold very quickly. And so like spirit guided you away from this person. Like okay, this person has pretty much said, no, thank you. I don't want that connection. I'll go elsewhere. And therefore you, Taurus, were guided to another connection as well, or you're being guided towards not to fight for this person. So you were recently tested, like Taurus, are you going to sit around and fight for this person? Did you learn that in the past, that in your other relationships, that when you fight for connections, you walk away feeling disappointed when you can't get them to change? Or are you willing to walk away and trust the universe that someone will be on your level? And whoever you are, you decided that you would take your chances with spirit, that you would trust the universe would bring you towards or guide you and someone else that were more in alignment with each other. And all of this was a test, and you recently passed it. So whoever you are, spirit is saying you passed a very significant test and you're about to go somewhere. Okay. What that person doesn't know is, like, that's going to be a very short-lived fling or relationships, and they're going to struggle and go through poverty and try to find peace, and but they're going to always be reminded that they let go of a really good thing. Okay. So now let's talk about you, Taurus, or whoever you are, that like you let these changes apply the necessary pressure on you for the better. Okay. So loving man, loving woman, whoever it is that's more aligned with you, that person can now come in because you got rid of this short connection. This short connection did what it was supposed to do, and now you have completely passed that test. So let's talk about this new person, because this is someone that's very traditional, I heard. Okay. Okay, this person is very traditional, kindred spirits. Okay. This is someone that doesn't want they're not into polygamy, they're not into like having multiple people. This is someone that only wants one person. Okay, this is someone that only wants one relationship, one person. They already have it in their mind of who that one person is, and they feel like that's who they're waiting on, and they're willing to wait. So let's see, who is this person? Self-sabotage, past life, past love. Okay, so let's talk about it. Hidden agenda, fresh start. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are getting a fresh start with someone. Okay, it's a past lover here. You have a past lover. What's this hidden agenda about? Goodness gracious. This past lover here. Okay. So if you have anyone in your life, okay, you know that here's going to be the telltale signs. You know that they do not like multiple relationships, right? This is someone, they're single. This is someone that has no children. I feel like this is someone they want a family. For some of you, they want a family, but they don't have a family. Here. Those are the telltale signs that are coming through. Let's see. This is also someone that I feel like this is someone that you let go of. I'm not gonna hold you, Taurus. This is someone that you've had a past relationship with. For some of you, it wasn't a real past relationship. It was like maybe y'all dated, but it was nothing serious. I'm not sure. Okay. But you got someone coming towards you. They've matured. Who is this person coming towards, Taurus? Because the oracles are telling me a whole nother story with the Six of Cups. All right. There is this someone. This is someone. Oh God. Okay, I know what this is. I'm telling you, this is someone from your past. This hidden agenda. We're gonna talk about this hidden agenda in a second. But this is someone in your past that may have sabotaged the connection. However, they sabotaged it, they either were too afraid to communicate. They failed to say something. Um, you may have wanted them to say something. You were giving up on them. And I feel like this person pushed you away. And that's probably how you met this other person. But that other connection was short term. I'm someone that was you and someone else went your separate ways. Y'all are being returned back to each other. Eight of Swords. That's the truth. Y'all are being returned back to each other. There's some unfinished business here. Because y'all are like really more alike than you realize. I gotta get to the bottom of this because this is. I wasn't expecting this. I'm actually baffled right now, to be honest with you. Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Taurus. Five of Swords. All these fives. Oh, wow. So, Spirit is showing me that I know what it is that I'm talking about. So, you and someone, you had to break up with each other or you had to go your separate ways in order for this growth, this death and transformation to take place. Okay. 7 months could it be significant for you? You haven't spoken to this person in 7 months. You haven't seen each other in 7 months. But ultimately, seven is significant. Also, Scorpio season is significant for some reason. What's this hidden agenda about? Like someone had to become a better version of themselves. Like someone was behaving a certain way and it's not like who they really are, y'all. Okay, that's what they showing me. This is not who this person really is or something about that. Spirit, who exactly is this person? Who exactly is this person? Changed. Okay, so this is someone that whoever it is that's on your mind and you know this person needed to change and stop being this false person. That's who this person is. Cuz again, this person they had a hidden agenda or there's been a hidden agenda. What's the hidden agenda? First of all, what's the hidden agenda? Oh, wow. Okay. So, this was Spirit's hidden agenda. Okay, Spirit, this is justice here. So, Spirit had a hidden agenda that all along, Taurus, that something would be taken away from you. And one of you would be used as like a catalyst for the other person to watch. So, some way, somehow, if you've had someone that watches you at a distance, because there's something about travel here, travel plans, traveling, there's something about this person's eyes that speaks volumes or like window into that person's eyes. But with this Page of Swords, this person needed to witness something at a distance without you guys being close together or near each other. Like you guys had to go your separate ways. So whatever this hidden agenda was, Spirit wants you to know it wasn't this person, it was them. Like they set it up that way for you and this person to have time apart to realize what you really want, if you really want this connection, or you said you didn't want it once before. Is that still how you feel? Or are you willing to give it a try? Or are you willing to create with this person? Okay. So y'all, someone's getting a fresh start here with someone. But I feel like this is after a period of going your own separate ways. So there was an ending, and this may be the person the furthest from your mind, I heard. Okay, so this person is like the furthest from your mind, the last person you would think about. I feel like you've already grieved this person or this ending, but this is that one connection where it's like no matter where you go or all the other connections that you try to manifest, yeah, you may see a lot of potential to start over new, to start over fresh, but for whatever reason, they either end up ghosting you, you ghosting them, or there's like penny pinching. They don't give you anything reciprocity. And they all end up being short-term connections. They only last for a season. Okay, a season could be 10, 13 plus years. A season could be, a couple of months. But they don't stick. And there's a reason why they're not sticking. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this is like a catalyst and a soulmate, like wrapped up in one pretty little bow. This is your first choice. This is your first choice. This is probably the only one you ever really want. But you keep going into other relationships because y'all can't get y'all shit together, or this person can't get something that just can't. It's just not giving. Like it's supposed to be giving. The communication. Someone could be too afraid to communicate with the other person, or there's something about fear. All right. Fear here tends to be the thing that keeps it from being successful. Oh, this is reminding me of the Pride and the Prejudice. That's what this is reminding me of. Four of Cups, yes. When things get hard, it's not like I don't really see arguing here. It's just this defensive energy with this Temperance card. This Nine of Wands. Okay. I feel like this is someone that you've been trying to get over. Wow. Yeah, you've been trying to get over this person. But y'all love each other with the Lovers. And yikes. Okay. Four of Swords with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Y'all are like alike, whoever this is resonating for. I'm not seeing any like new energy. This feels like a return energy. There's too much history here. But no matter what you do, Taurus, if this is your story, every time you might meet people that gives you the affection that you're looking for, but they never compare to this other person. They never really actually compare. And it's like someone that you manifested. I manifested this new connection. They're here. We have a lot of similarities, but for whatever reason, it doesn't last long. Doesn't last long. Joy and stability. So there is someone that adores you, They do want teamwork with you. Whatever this path was supposed to teach you about loving yourself and trusting the process while knowing your worth, Spirit is kind of showing me the future a little bit. I don't care if you're older in age and you may have never thought that you and this person would ever rekindle anything with this kindred spirits. Y'all do. Y'all do. At some point, y'all heal this. At some point, y'all work this out. At some point, y'all are really happy that y'all decided to come back together. This season is very significant. 11 November is going to be this month. November is very significant. I feel like in December, um you're going somewhere, Taurus. I don't know where you're going, but you're going somewhere. Spirit, where is Taurus going? And it just really sucks because I just feel like Spirit is really keeping it hidden from you. They're not telling you much, Taurus. They're just keeping it very vague. There's unfinished business. Something is not over with someone. This King of Pentacles energy. And I really feel like, Taurus, you're trying to attract other people. It's like you're saying, it's like Spirit is saying, or this person, like you keep hurting yourself because you're trying to be someone that you're not. You're trying to like attract all these other options and they're not going to be what you really want. They're all going to break your heart. Okay? They're all going to not love you properly. You're going to get bored of them. Okay? Because something keeps pulling you back to this Page of Cups. I don't care if it's a crush. I don't care if it's a old crush or old something. There's a Page of Cups. Someone has you have deep emotions for someone, and it's like no matter who you talk to, you could go out there and date a million people. Like this person is always gonna have your heart, and you keep getting yourself heartbroken, like trying to be this Queen of Wands energy. Like I could take the power in my hands and male or female, like I could go out there, I could attract anything, I can have anyone. And yes, you can, but they are going to teach you a lesson and then bring you back to your wish fulfillment. I just So all of these short-term connections are tests, Taurus, on your self-love journey. If you've met people, they come in, they fuck shit up, they come in and out of your life, they do a lot of traumatic things, and it's to trigger you to work on or to heal certain aspects of yourself just so you can mature. Okay, this is a maturing process, not just for you, but for your person. And these short term connections, you guys needed to go through these relationships in order to bring you back to each other, back into that unity, to help you trust one another, because both of you have had serious trust issues. And I feel like now it's time. Something is time now. Like you've healed enough, Taurus. You've played around enough with these short connections, and it's time to go back to this person. What? Yeah, I'm telling you. And you're gonna keep trying to walk away, and something keep going pulling you back, telling you need to go back to this person because you're not listening to your higher self. Okay? Your higher self is saying you already know who the one is. You already know who your person is. But it feels like you're unable to It feels like you're unable to like speed things up or to control something, or you're unable to change someone. Um, and because you're unable to change something, fix something, do something, it's like you're running from this person and like running into like all these connections that hurt you. What? Yeah, you have to finish this situation here. The Hierophant. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. This is a strong, you don't may not want to see this, Taurus. I feel like you've been self sabotaging this, you and this person, but y'all have unfinished business and you guys are meant to work on something and stop fighting this connection. Okay, you have this Hermit energy here, Two of Pentacles, the Sun and Judgments, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. It's time to face your fears, Taurus. Your next stop is the one, and whoever the one is for you, y'all are being guided back together. There's like a bridge. There's a bridge happening here. You have to trust this. That's what they're saying. Hidden agenda. So the question is, who is the one for Taurus? Let's see if we can get some. Who is this one? Because I feel like a lot of Tauruses are still saying, I don't know who that person is. I feel like I try to erase this person out of y'all memory. Oh, Spirit, fix it, Spirit. Because I feel like you guys think, Taurus, that it's this person doing it to you and it's this person. But I really feel like Spirit, like your spiritual guides that came out here, they're in cahoots with this. This is not just your person's doing. This is not. The heart wants what the heart wants. This is your heart's desires. And Spirit is delivering your heart's desires, but your mind and your heart are at war with each other. Your heart is saying one thing. Your mind is saying, fuck that person. And somewhere in the middle, all of these short-term connections are coming to you to show you that your heart really wants only this person. And no matter what y'all do to try to avoid this or resist this connection, y'all get tired of the work that is required. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. I don't know, but this ain't over. It says, I don't feel deserving and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. Okay, that's definitely the Emperor card for me. I'm beginning to focus on my mission and our connection is part of it. Someone said I'm trying to have a funeral in my head. Oh my God. I could just feel the pressure on my chest. It's like, woo. I'm assessing past life wisdom. I'm accessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. It says, I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. Child, I feel like this is someone that fights this. I wanted to send you a message today, but I was afraid to. I don't know if you want to hear from me or if I can say the right things to you. So let me tell you what this person is doing. This person feels like the universe is always bringing y'all back together. So just like you're sabotaging this person also checks on you, and they try to avoid this time of year when it comes to you. This is someone that deliberately tries to avoid manifestations of 11. Anything that deals with 11 or the first of the year. It's something around a time of year where this person feels like the pull, the magnetic pull between the two of you are so much stronger that this is someone that's been doing their research. And they're so stubborn to the point where they listen to information about you, Taurus. They could be listening to tarot, they could be listening to like astrology, or they just have a great keen sense of like picking up on the energy or what they feel when you come to their mind at random times of the year. They've mastered this down to the T, to the point where they will literally do things to distract themselves. Okay? To avoid. And I feel like you're doing the same things, Taurus. When you feel this person's magnetism, when you feel this person's presence, like a ghost in the room, you will literally try to have a funeral in your head about them. You will literally try to cut this person off from being able to see into you because you feel vulnerable. And this person is meant to make you feel vulnerable in some capacity. But the connection is so strong and so intense to the point where to fill that void, you may end up, fuck it, let me just date somebody else. And I'm going to say that I'm over this person, but you may never get over this person. That's the crazy part. And I feel like the both of you don't feel deserving of the other person for whatever reason. And that affects, this person affects you. You guys affect each other. I watch your social media and the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. I'm telling you, this person is just, they be stalking you. Okay, this person stays in communication with you. They stay in communication with you. But these connections won't last. Spirit, what do you want from Taurus? I don't understand. What do you You've healed enough, Taurus. Now it's time to get back out there, because I feel like this person with all this five here, this is like heavy as five of swords, five of wands, heavy as runner chaser energy. Damn it. But it's like you had to abandon this old wish because this person, they suck at communication. For some of y'all, that's their biggest problem. They do more watching than they do communicating. Oh, man. Yesterday I was at my sister's house for Thanksgiving. And I'm starting to feel like on this journey, you may meet fragments of your person's like core energy. You may meet fragments of your person in other people, like over and over again. You may meet people and you're like, wow, I can intuitively see that you're suffering from that same lost child energy, or that same inner child wound that the person that I love is dealing with. And somewhere in between there, I feel like you're meant to like go on this journey of self-love to witness and see just how much you aren't the only person going through the same thing, or your person's struggle is something that's like, it's a long tree. Okay, it's a long tree, like a whole generation of people that may be confronting the same type of issues around conformity, because it feels like this person grew up in a very rigorous or a very traditional type of upbringing when it comes to religion or their beliefs in general. So all of this conventional energy here is like radiating or permeating all around the collective, and they're really just one big soul, but like fragments. That's crazy. I don't know. I just be thinking sometimes. Because I really felt like I met someone yesterday, and that person is like, when I looked into his eyes, he said to me, he was like, you look familiar, like I've seen you before. But when I saw him and I read his energy, because he asked me to read him, and I didn't read it with cards, I just like scanned him, and I touched his heart. And when I touched his heart, I felt like I did know him, which was crazy. I did know him. I felt like I did know him, but it was like I knew him, and it's not just that vessel, okay? It's like that vessel was there, but that soul, that expression of existence was going, channeling right back to a source. And that source is like the same issues that that source had, is the same issues that this person had. And I could see it. You know what I'm saying? I could see it. And it was like, wow. And he cried. Like I literally touched him. And he said he hadn't felt that type of like release his whole life. So like these are like inner child, because I do like a lot of inner child work, right? But I feel like for you, Taurus, this is someone that probably won't let you get close to them for whatever reason. They're probably the only person that won't let you get close to them. They're afraid of some type of healing. I feel like this, whoever this person is in your life, they're afraid of your healing, because y'all are meant to complete the last final step of that healing process. That's how I feel. And I feel like that's why I had to go through that experience last night, because I wouldn't have been able to see this reading from this perspective if I didn't witness the same soul in the flesh. But like, I don't know this man from a can of paint. All right, I don't know this man from a can of paint, but my sister has been married to him for years, and then we've never met. Our first time, I've seen him in passing, but like I've always stayed away from family gatherings. But last night was the first time I was like, okay, let me go. And this is the first time he's ever come to our family function, and he's been married to my sister forever. He's been married to my sister forever. And we were sitting at the table, and I was in my phone just like this right here. I was minding my business, okay? I was probably on YouTube trying to survive the room, trying to just survive the room for a night. And everyone started asking me questions, and then then that becomes like, okay, you know how to read and stuff like that. I was like, okay, yeah, I know how to read. And then I don't have any cards or anything like that. And so some of my family in there, they're like they know I have the gift, right? But they don't like the cards. Like, they don't mind if I read them or tap into them as a medium, but they don't like when I touch the tarot. So, long story short, um, we looked into each other's eyes, and then the reading process started. And he cried, and like, no, everyone in the room could not believe that he actually had emotions, because he's always been told that he's emotionless or that he's cold. And he said for the first time in his entire life he felt seen. And I knew that it was so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him, I was like, "Are you ready to be activated?" And he was like, "What does that mean? I'm not no spiritual person, nothing like that." He's like, "I'm not spiritual. I don't do churches." He said, "I don't be into none of that. You can ask your sister. I'm not about that." Right? And so I was like, "I know." He was like, "We got to do this in private." so, so he was like, so I was like, "Okay, we could do it in private." So we went into the room, and then that's when it was like, no matter what, he could not stop. Like, I kept trying to like disconnect the connection, but he just could not stop. He felt like he knew me before. So that's kind of what I feel like has to happen here. Um, it's more than just words. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups is not always about sexual energy, okay? This is about this is about like your heart and your soul. Okay, the wands represents the soul to me. It's that connection and that love and the emotion that comes from it. I really feel like some of you guys, you're going to be given an opportunity to go somewhere, and you need to be able to look each other in the eyes. You need to be able to, you know, touch hands or touch and agree or something. And whoever this person is, the reason why Spirit's been keeping it hidden from you, Taurus, is because one of y'all nosy, or y'all like to know too much. And but with this hidden agenda, it's also showing me that y'all have other people that are always watching, that don't want this connection to come together. But you also have people that, like your person, that's running away from their own activation. They've been resisting it for a long time, like their own ascension, their own awakening. They've been resisting it, trying to avoid the intensity of what you know, what y'all are supposed to do for each other, the activation y'all are supposed to create for each other. And I was really doubting myself. I ain't gonna hold you, until last night. And like, that was the moment where I could really say, for the first time, like, Spirit used me as an example for my family. Um, when it comes to that next level of healing and what that looks like. And a lot of relationships are suffering because they don't know how to they've been disconnected from their spirit, you understand? And their spirit wants to be, reconnected back to their physical bodies, and their spirits are lost in the spirit realm, trying to find their way back. So I feel like ultimately, if you're like guided to go places or be around certain people that you may not want to be around, try to look at it from a higher perspective. I'm not telling anyone to be self-sacrificing. You'll know when you're ready. But when Spirit is guiding you toward certain experiences, be open to it, without the expectation of what it's supposed to be like, what it's supposed to like. Oh, that's it. I'm supposed to have that's supposed to be the fireworks, because I wasn't expecting last night. I wasn't expecting the breakthrough that we had as a family. Um, I had no expectations. Matter of fact, I was really trying to escape the experience, to be honest with you, because of my own reasons. But the spirit came over me, and that was kind of like how one thing led to another. So this is like allowing the spirit to move you in the directions in which you want to go without having fear of what, you know, because sometimes we could stay in a realm of prevention so long that we stop experiencing in our human experience, because we're like, oh no, I don't ever want to do that, or oh no, that'll never happen. And all of these experiences are meant to stretch you, and they're meant to help you acquire a level of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I'm done preaching to the choir. Let's get your tea leaf cards, Taurus. Let's get your tea leaf card. I feel like the Taurus show today is gonna be rather interesting, y'all. Cause this is interesting. Let's take a chance. Take a chance on love. Wow. You know what? Didn't I just say, look at this owl. Look at this owl. It says, good advice from a wise person. Spirit, you be playing too much. Y'all play too much. It says pleasure with a close friend. Okay. Good advice from a wise person. Well, thank you, Spirit. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. I told y'all, like, I'm not just seeing shit. Spirit showing me the future. Y'all finna be taking a vacation really soon. Y'all finna be touched. Y'all finna get this healing. Sexual healing. We ain't talking sex, y'all. But for some of y'all, we talking sex. Candle, you will be shown the way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen, you have to be shown the way. You got to trust. Spirit is leaving you breadcrumbs because you have forces working against you. They want you to stay cold all the way through this season. But, okay. If you're worried about finances, how is this going to happen, all the things like that, do not let those thoughts come up into your head. Spirit is performing miracles in your life. Okay, it's going to come out of you good fortune. Okay, and all of these short-term relationships are meant to teach you. They're meant to teach you. They're meant to teach you. Yep. This, this love. This is love. I love y'all too. I really do. I can't wait to see what the Taurus show is talking about. I'm telling y'all, you got romance, celebration. What is up with this October season? Child. Something about the fall season is significant for you guys. And it's looking really nice from my point of view. Y'all nasty. I love y'all, Taurus. I'm gonna see y'all in the Taurus show. Face your fears. Okay, it's time to face your fears and follow the good advice that Spirit is giving you, and you will succeed. I'm sending y'all lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey, and I'll see y'all right after this video. Bye, Taurus.